When you look at the wealthiest people in the world, regardless of their political beliefs, gender, race, whatever it is, they all agree on one thing: manifestation.
This house, for example, I manifested this.
Most people can't sustain that level of discipline to manifest the things that they want.
The cover of Sports Illustrated and the cover of Vogue were on my vision board.
Really?
Yes.
You made vision boards?
Yes, that's my whole message.
I have so many affirmations that I do, and I've done affirmations for a long, long time.
If you can see it here, and you have the courage enough to speak it, it will happen. So
they manifest. So if you needed a sign that manifestation is real, this video is for you. Hi, my name is Chisom. I make videos on productivity, growth. I'm going to be talking about 3 things in this video: how I manifested getting a new phone, the law of assumption, and what I did exactly before getting the phone. I have been using this phone for about 6 years. I got it when I was in SS1. I am currently in my 3rd year of university, about to write my exams to enter my 4th year of university. Long story short, this phone is ready to go. The point is, I wanted a new phone. I really wanted a new phone. A year later, still no phone. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to manifest this thing. I really wanted an iPhone 15, the pink one. Reason being, I posted a video about my laptop which was pink, and it ended up doing really well. So I really wanted a pink iPhone because I thought it was cute, aesthetic, specifically this one. And I started printing out my vision board. I don't know why in God's name I did not end up putting the iPhone 15. I think my whole reasoning was that as long as it's a new phone, it's a new phone. Or I could have put up that picture before deciding on a 15. I wanted a 15 so bad, I bought a phone case for it. Let me show you. This is the case that I bought for a 15. I even filmed when I got it. I posted it on TikTok. That was my way of like, okay, I know I'm getting this phone, I'm manifesting this phone, I really want an iPhone 15. Sometime in the middle of 2025, maybe around October, September, I spoke to my dad and he was talking about getting us a new phone because I was telling him like, there's so many things wrong with my phone, it's not working, this, that. And I ended up telling him like, oh, I want the 15. And even getting that 15 was a reach because he was like, it's too expensive, you know, like, it's expensive. 2026 January comes, I still don't have a new phone. At this point, I'm realizing that okay, this phone will probably have to come from somewhere else because it's been 2 years now since he's told us that he's getting a new phone. It just did not seem likely. I hadn't spoken about it ever since I told him it was a 15 that I wanted. February comes, all of a sudden my dad surprises me with a new phone. My dad gives me a new phone. He doesn't tell me he's buying it beforehand. We don't speak about anything, he just gets a new phone. The phone that he got for me was the 16 Pro Max. Originally he had gotten me, and I was very excited, I was very happy. Thank God, the 16 Pro Max, that's so much better than 15. Originally he had gotten me the dark blue, I think titanium or something like that. I'll put a picture of it on the screen. I was even filming an unboxing when I realized that there was an issue with the phone. I was like, damn it. So I called my dad, told him there's an issue with the phone, it's not working, and then he sent it back and he got a new phone. Same 16 Pro Max, but a new one. Now, it wasn't until a month later when my sister was around. I was in my room, she was looking at my vision board and she was like, Chisom, do you realize that the phone on your vision board is the exact same phone that you have right now? I was like, huh? What do you mean? And I looked at the phone and I was like, yes. And that was when I realized that I had gotten the exact same phone on my vision board, like the same color, the same everything. And I just started thinking about it, like, what are the odds that I got the exact same color? Because originally he didn't even buy the exact same color. Even if I want to say, oh, it's the same Pro Max, it was a blue one that he bought. What are the odds that you buy a new phone and there's something wrong with it on the spot? Like, what are the odds, you know? But somehow I ended up getting the exact same color as the one on my vision board. I had forgotten about that vision board. It was there for decoration, really. Till today, I am still baffled about how I ended up getting what I put on my vision board, even though that was not what I planned for. I planned for a 15. It was in that moment that I realized that I actually manifested this thing. I'm very grateful and very privileged to have gotten the phone in the first place. Don't get me wrong. But I could have gotten any other type of phone. I could have gotten the dark blue one. Ever since that day, I started taking my manifestations really seriously. The law of assumption is the idea that you stop identifying with what you currently have and start identifying with what you want to have. You start identifying with the version of you who already has that thing that you really want. So for instance, instead of thinking that I wish I had a new phone, I want a new phone, oh, I'm going to get a new phone, you start thinking I have a new phone, like you say it in present tense. You start thinking from the perspective of someone who already has it, of someone who does. It's less about observing that thing that you want, more about changing your assumptions about what's possible for you. For me, it wasn't about getting a new phone as something that was out of reach or something that maybe it might happen, maybe it might not, because in the beginning I really didn't think I was going to get it after like the first year. Once I shifted that mindset as I already have that phone, you know, and it's not something that is out of reach, I can get it, anybody can decide to give it to me, you know. Once I shifted out of that mindset, the opportunities and circumstances that led me to getting a new phone started falling into place. If you're constantly thinking, I don't have a new phone, I don't have the car that I want, I don't have this, I don't have that, you are constantly reinforcing the fact that you don't have it. And so that's why I think when you're making affirmations, speaking out about what you want, they tell you to say it like you already have it, like speak in present tense, you know. And I think I kind of did that when I got this phone cover. That was like my leap of faith. And that's why I think some people will tell you to like get something for that thing that you want. For instance, I don't know, let's say you want to get a new car, get something to decorate your car with that kind of symbolizes that you already have that car. This is every single thing that I did that I will for sure be doing whenever I want something new. Number one, I put it on my vision board. Number two, I had it on my notes app under the goals that I wanted. So the reason why I had it on my notes app was because I was in bed when I was trying to plan my goals and wants and needs and everything, and I wrote it down that this is what I wanted, and a new phone was part of it. And so it was on my notes app, still is there, I think, but I'll put it on the screen if it's still there. I also had it on my laptop wallpaper. You guys have seen my wallpaper a dozen times. I was also saying it out sometimes. I wasn't like doing that constantly. I was not constantly speaking it out. The few times that I would remember, I would say it out, like I have a new phone, I have a new phone, you know. I would also say it out in my prayers, and I don't know, depending on whether you're religious or not, I think that is also something that helped me. I believe that prayer works, so I don't know, some people are not religious but also believe in speaking it out, so I think just look for what works for you. So that was everything I did. Like practically everybody in my life that was close to me knew that I really wanted an iPhone 15. If you would open my phone, just literally just enter my room, you will see that I wanted an iPhone 15. And I think that was kind of what manifested, you know. I never used to really believe in manifestation like that, but this whole thing of me getting the exact same thing that I put on my board, even though I never even thought about that was what I wanted, is so large of a coincidence. You can try it out, you know, there's no harm in trying, even if it works or doesn't work out. This is just my experience, obviously, and there's also so many people that have similar stories. If you Google on YouTube, you will see them. Anyways, let me know in the comments if you're going to be trying it out. I really am interested to see, or something, a story that you have about something that you manifested or that was like just too much of a coincidence. I find it very interesting when I hear other people's stories. But anyways, that's going to be the end of today's video. I really enjoyed telling you guys the story. It is so wild to me. I also told it on TikTok. If you want to follow me on there, I also like to talk about this type of things on there as well, and I'm posting like every day there, almost every day I think, as opposed to weekly here on YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, I also just hit 1,000 subscribers. I also just hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I am truly so grateful. Like wild. Thank you guys for subscribing. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that I would ever come that fast to me. So I'm truly so grateful. And thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.